Kia ora everyone, my name is Collart Miles and I'll be joining you at Startup Weekend Tairāwhiti at the end of April. I cannot wait. So I'll be amongst a team of amazing mentors and we'll be there to support you on your journey. Cain and the team have asked me to comment on disruption, which is our theme, our kaupapa for this Startup Weekend. And really, I guess just from my journey, one of the things I see in the world is that humanity, and I mean a humanity at large, that's you, that's me, that's everyone around the world, are facing some grand challenges. I mean, would it be too big to say that? I don't think so. Grand challenges: climate change, food security, energy, the growing population. Our community is under more and more stress and duress. We have many challenges ahead. And for me, the realization is growing that what got us to where we are now is not going to get us to where we want to be next. And so that's a kind of burden I'm carrying quite heavily because I have children, and I see a future. And when I peer into the future, I think if we don't do anything, we're going to hit some pretty dark chapters that won't be a good place to be. But I feel like when I connect with kaupapas like Startup Weekend and the event that you're about to go into, I get glimpses of the way it could be. I think there's an opportunity to steer the world towards a better future. So disruption is a really large part of that for me. The simple fact is that what got us to where we are now is not going to get us to one of those, to that bright future, to the future that we really want for ourselves and for our children. So what to do? Really, I think this is where you come in. When you've got a great idea, you see a problem in the world, you want to solve it. That brings what I would call research pressure. It brings a certain amount of pressure on the way we've always done it. And you're bringing a certain amount of research pressure, and you apply lean startup methods, and you go and you speak to customers, and you go and use a scientific mind to test and probe and put pressure on the normal way we do things. What that pressure does is it's bound to lead to breakthroughs. And to me, that's pretty much what disruption is. It's when our research pressure finds a crack, exploits that crack, opens it up, and we realize that actually there's a whole brand new way of working or doing something on the other side of that investigation, that line of inquiry. So the thing that drives inquiry is curiosity, and to me, curiosity and disruption work very closely together. So if you're going to disrupt, and I would really encourage you to, because again, what got us here is not going to get us to where we want to go. We actually need as many of us as possible to be leaning on the system that we have now, to pressure it into finding better ways of working, better ways of being a community. So I hope that sort of gives you a little bit of an insight. That's just some of my feelings about disruption. I'm really passionate about helping organizations and communities find better ways to to explore and scout out different possibilities. And I can't wait to be on the ground with all of you as you go through this journey and you find your own way through. I was reminded of a Bob Marley song where he talks about a small axe taking out a big tree. So there are some big problems in the world, but please, I want to encourage you to be the small axe, to lean in and take out some of those big problems that we have in the world. And myself, amongst a team of mentors, will be there to help pressure you in a fantastic way. We're going to take you out of your comfort zone and really ask for everything you got, to lean in and kind of make that happen. At the same time, we've got another hand there that's going to keep you up and help you keep going and support you through that journey. So, ka kite, looking forward to seeing you all. Good night.